WLWT News 5, leading the way with breaking news.
That is unacceptable for somebody to think they could drive down the street, fire this many rounds, and just keep driving and think they're going to get away with it.
Tonight, police and community leaders are fed up with a brazen broad daylight shooting. 4 people, including 3 children, were rushed to the hospital. Tonight, we have the dramatic video of that drive-by shooting that injured 3 kids and a man in his 20s. Again, thanks for joining us at 4 o'clock. I'm Cherie Palello.
And I'm Ashley Kirkland. Now, in the video, you can see how close others came to the gunfire. WLWT News 5's Karen Johnson joins us live to break it all down. Karen, just really jarring video.
You know, guys, the first time I saw this video, my heart dropped for everyone in the area, especially the group of young boys walking down McMicken in broad daylight. A barrage of gunfire followed by eight more shots, sending people on the streets running for cover. Watch again. There's a group of teens walking on the sidewalk. In the upper left-hand corner of your screen, you can see a black Hyundai Sonata approach. The car briefly stops at the intersection of more. One person can be seen sticking his body out of the car as he shoots, while a second shooter fires out of the back passenger side window. Those on the sidewalk scramble. 2 kids drop the drinks in their hands. After the suspect's car speeds away, a woman hops out of a parked car and frantically starts running. Let's rewind a few seconds and again focus our attention on the top left of the video. There's a car stopped on Moore Street as the gunmen fire away in what appears to be several directions. That driver, who we later learned was a woman with 3 kids in her car, then takes a left on McMicken. Then she turns right on Lang Street. She wasn't hit, neither were her 3 kids, but a bullet pierced her car and shattered her driver's side window. The mom told us she and her family are traumatized. And 4 people who were walking in the area were shot. A 10-year-old, a 14-year-old, a 15-year-old, and a man in his 20s. All are expected to recover, but it's still unclear if police think the shooting was targeted.
Yeah, not that anyone should be okay with being shot, but I can't get over a 10-year-old here. Now, Karen, I understand that police may have recovered that suspect's car.
Yes, we believe they have. This afternoon, Cincinnati police responded to Keene Avenue in Bond Hill. That's near Bond Hill Academy. The vehicle found there matched the description of the suspect's car, and the temporary tags matched the ones police put out in Ebolo last night. There were undercover cops there canvassing the neighborhoods. The car was towed away. At this time, we don't know if it was dumped there or if police believe suspects could be in that area.
I know you have a lot of police sources. Are they giving you any indication if they think they know who might be responsible, who was maybe in that car?
You know, we really didn't have access to anyone at Cincinnati Police. Myself, John London, a lot of us tried. I know we'll hear from the city manager later, but police really tight-lipped today.
Boy, you are so right, though, Ashley. It is so disturbing when you see just these kids walking down the street. And even if this was targeted, that these people don't pause and say, I'm not going to fire into a crowd of people.
And just that mom just there with her 3 kids in the car.
It's really heartbreaking and sickening. All right, Karen Johnson, thanks so much.